Welcome to the first episode of the Lovecraft Covenant.
Well, this is it, Richard. The night you've been waiting for, even though you don't know it. I'm glad to see you up there on the third floor of your Boston brownstone, pouring your tormented vision out onto canvas. Seems fitting. When you finish with your brush, I'll take my knife and create a little tableau of my own. I like to think you'd appreciate the irony, one artist to another.
Finally. Oh God. Is it really done? I should call John right now. He'll want to know.
Richard?
It's done, John. I'm finally finished.
I thought you'd be asleep by now.
You know I can't. Not with this vision in my head. Maybe now, though. Now that it's on the canvas, out here in the world.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm proud of you, my boy. I know that it will be a masterpiece.
A masterpiece. It's my masterpiece. God help us.
Not yet, Richard. Not yet. This calls for a celebration. Come and see me. We'll share some brandy.
I don't know. With all that's happened.
It's nothing. I'll send a car around.
If you think it's safe.
This is a big day, Richard. Put your fears at ease.
You're right. This is my life's work we're talking about.
That's the spirit. My man will meet you downstairs in 20 minutes.
My life's work.
Congratulations.
What the... Hey! No.
There, Dickie boy. It's just a little chloroform. Nap time. Nighty-night. My, you weren't kidding. This is a masterpiece. An exquisite nightmare. Let's leave it here as a warning, shall we? That's how you intended it, right? Oh, sorry. I'll let you sleep. You've got a big night ahead of you. Your last, in fact. Come along.
This is the scene tonight at Boston's Copses Hill Burying Ground, where police and federal authorities have created a perimeter around a grisly crime scene. A spokesman for the Boston Police Department will only confirm that the unidentified body of a white male in his 30s has been discovered within the historic graveyard. Witnesses claim the man's body was displayed in a ritual fashion, and the presence of FBI agents raises a terrifying question. Could this be the work of a serial killer?
Third victim. Unidentified John Doe. White male, approximately 6 feet tall. Mid-30s, maybe. As with the previous victims, his tongue and heart have been cut out. Signs of trauma to various regions of the body. Was moved here from another site post-mortem, as evidenced by lack of blood. Dump site is the grave of Cotton Mather. The only blood at scene is a message scrawled across the gravestone, presumably left by the perpetrator. His dead. This message is different from previous 2 messages, which were different from each other. What is he trying to tell us? The 3 messages together are just a jumble of words, no discernible sentence structure. A code, maybe? An anagram.
Agent NAYLE?
Pause recording. Agent Sykes.
Is he one of ours?
Looks that way. What do you make of that message?
He's dead. I'm still not getting it. There's no discernible sentence structure with the messages.
So, is it the product of a cluttered mind, or a devious one?
My vote? He's a frustrated poet.
But what's it mean? What does any of this mean?
And cue Dolores Nail's existential crisis in 3, 2...
Not where I was headed, Chloe, but thanks for mentioning it.
There's always early retirement.
Not an option.
Well, then I guess you need to get yourself a good man, Missy.
Chloe.
Or a good woman. Or therapy. A man is cheaper, though. Probably a toss-up between women and therapy.
Could we focus on the task at hand, please?
I'm just saying, there's got to be something better than those over-the-counter painkillers you like to chew on. If the brass found out.
Don't make me pull rank on you, Agent Sykes.
Rory, you're my partner. I worry about you.
Your concern is duly noted. Thank you. Now, why don't you go coordinate with the local forensics, and I'll keep analyzing the Vic.
You're the boss.
His dead. He's pointing us at something. What are we missing? What does any of this mean?
No. God damn it. Fuck you.
Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, whoever the fuck you are.
You know, I really love your work, Jack. I've been following your career for quite some time. It was quite flattering to find you following mine.
Okay, that's a terrible greeting. Addressing the subject with a familiar tone before establishing any rapport? Very amateur. Now, who the hell is this?
Just a fan, calling to let you know how much I appreciate you becoming my chronicler.
Alright, look, fanboy, you better start speaking some English, or Esperanto, or Klingon, or some other language I can actually understand, or else I'm gonna hang up on you.
I heard your coverage of my work on your podcast, Jack.
True Crime Boston?
Yes, and like I said, I was flattered. I always knew the press would follow my work eventually, but imagine my surprise when the one and only Jack Danforth stepped up to the plate. The man who interviewed Mohammed bin Tariq and lived to write a book about it. But I suppose it's only fitting considering the importance of my work.
I do aim to please. You know I'm recording this, right?
I expect nothing less.
So, you're the guy? The one who left a body on Cotton Mather's grave?
That's me. The one who's going to make us matter again.
Us?
Everyone, Jack. You, me, the whole human race. And when the world understands what I've done, they'll realize that they don't have to accept their fate. They'll join me in the quest.
How is killing innocent people a quest?
Come now, Jack. They're hardly innocent. I refused my call as long as I could. That's the way of things, but destiny played her hand. Pickman, the artist, was the first threshold, and I got past him. He paid with his tongue and his heart. Both was full of lies. I'm on the path now, and you, of all people, have emerged to be Homer to my Odysseus. Ironic, don't you think?
Wow. Cryptic much? How's about you spare me the high school Greek lesson? Let's get to the point. Unless you want to fade into obscurity.
You can't Jack.
Look, you did call me before noon, pal. I don't need a better reason.
You were just a minor player in all this, Jack. Barely on my radar until now. You should recognize destiny when you see it.
Screw destiny. I deal in facts.
Then how about this? If you refuse to be my chronicler, I will withdraw my forgiveness. And then I will make you suffer for what you kept hidden at the bottom of the world, Danforth.
Bottom of... Great. Now I have to call someone before noon, too. How rude.
Lori! Dolores. Sorry. Agent NAYLE. This is Jack. Jack Danforth. I'm guessing you haven't forgotten me yet. Anyway, we need to talk business. Strictly professional, Scout's honor. I got a very interesting phone call this morning, and I think you need to hear it. It's life or death, okay? Call me. You know the number, and if you deleted it or forgot it, well, you are the FBI.
Where is he? I don't have time for this.
Lori! Hey, over here.
Mr. Danforth.
Special Agent NAYLE, it's good to see you again. Have a seat. Come on, I won't bite.
Good, because I have a gun.
Can I get you anything?
You can get to the point. I haven't got a lot of time.
You always did like the direct approach. Okay, I think I got a call from your serial killer this morning.
What serial killer?
You know, the one you're not officially investigating yet? The one you're still consulting with the locals about?
Take your pick, Jack. I've got gigabytes of files on a dozen different cases, and that's just this week. And the barista is almost finished with my order, so if you'll excuse me.
The one who left a body on Cotton Mather's grave with his heart and tongue cut out.
We didn't release those details to the media.
So, you're gonna take the sound file off my phone and use it to develop a profile of Odysseus. You're gonna check my call records to find out where he called me from.
Odysseus.
Yeah, the hero of the Odyssey by Homer.
I know who Odysseus was, Jack. Why are you calling this guy forget it. We can't.
You head up your own unit now, Agent NAYLE. You've got leeway.
We don't take civilians on busts.
I'm not a civilian. I'm a journalist. And all I'm asking for is an exclusive. A little access, and in return, I'll share my investigation with you.
Your investigation?
He called me, Lori.
Because he wants to be famous. They all do, and you're going to do that for him.
A little TV movie of the week never hurt anybody. Besides, have you seen my podcast download numbers? I'm not exactly Sarah Koenig. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, so you want to be famous.
I want to help you stop a sick bastard who's out there mutilating innocent people. And I don't need warrants to go sticking my nose where it ain't welcome. What do you say? You gotta get that?
Special Agent NAYLE. Okay, thanks. Okay. Thanks, Sykes. I'm on my way.
Sykes, huh? How is Chloe?
She won't be happy to see you. I hope you've got your gear.
I owe you one, Lori. Big time.
Don't call me Lori.
Sorry, Agent NAYLE.
Oh, and Jack?
Yeah?
Give me that phone. Now. Mr. Danforth.
Yeah. Chain of custody. Here you go. Where are we headed?
Pack up your stuff. I'll explain on the way.
Call it a postcard from the apocalypse. The painting was the first thing we saw when we walked into Richard Pickman's apartment. There were plenty of unfinished works around to draw the eye, of course. But this one, the one in the center of the room, was the only complete one. The only one I'd wished I'd never seen. If art is supposed to provoke, Pickman's final masterpiece will certainly be a game ender. It's disturbing enough to drive a madman sane. At the top left corner of the canvas, a lone human figure stands on a high forested hill, arms raised in supplication to a sky where black storm clouds are cut through with blood-colored lightning. The figure's robes whip in wind that rushes through a bizarre Stonehenge-like structure near which he stands. Farther down the hill, towards the bottom of the canvas, is a city that's colonial New England with skyscrapers interspersed. People riot in the city's streets, with buildings ablaze all around them, and scattered among the people feasting on them are dozens of stooped, dog-faced, cloven-hooved humanoid monsters who seem to move like apes, their muzzles slick with gore and... Damn, somebody was off his meds.
Yes, poor Richard had a singular vision, disturbingly accurate, in its way, of course. He could produce great beauty for commission work, but his heart, his passion, lay in, shall we say, darker recesses. But he was on the verge of fame. The stars were right for him. This piece, well, it will put him on the map, provided the world ever sees it.
Not to worry, Mr. WERECUSP. I assure you it will not be damaged. We just need it for a forensic analysis. We'll release it into your custody as soon as our investigation is over.
And that will be?
The turn of the next millennium, probably.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Mr. Danforth is... consulting with us. He doesn't speak for the Bureau. I promise you, the painting is in good hands, and will be returned as soon as possible. Now, you're sure there's nothing missing from Mr. Pickman's effects?
Yes, everything appears to be in order.
Okay. One of my agents will see you out. Please don't hesitate to contact me personally if you think of anything else that might be relevant.
Of course. Good day.
You too. Enough to drive a madman sane.
You like that one? I came up with it years ago. Never thought I'd actually get to use it.
Well, it sure fits the bill. Who would want to hang this thing in their home?
I know, right? And how about that art agent? Even his name is creepy. John WERECUSP. I'd ask where they dug him up, if I didn't think he'd already accomplished the deed on his own.
He was listed as Pickman's next of kin, and we're not here to judge.
Tell that to Agent Sykes. She was throwing me some wicked shade.
Leave her to me. She's probably just upset that I put her in charge of canvassing. When we get back to the office, I'll...
What was that?
Get downstairs, Jack. Now!
I'm coming with you.
You're unarmed. Get out of here. This is NAYLE. We've got movement in the apartment I'm investigating. Cover the fire escape and get up here. Sykes, I need you.
All right, I'm out.
Federal agent, I am armed. Step out slowly with your hands where I can see them.
Don't shoot me.
Step out of there, slowly.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just had to...
Freeze!
It's okay, Sykes. She's not armed. It's all right. I'm Special Agent Dolores NAYLE with the FBI. Just put your hands behind your head.
Slow.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to know.
How do you know what, Miss?
Shwartzman. Brianna Shwartzman. I had to know if it was real.
If what was real?
His name. The victim's name. Richard Pickman.
Yeah, so what?
Richard Upton Pickman.
That's right. Do you know Mr. Pickman?
No, you don't understand. You really don't know, do you?
What's your connection to Mr. Pickman?
It's his name. All their names. Those can't be their real names. That means they're real. If they're real... Oh, God.
All right, Brianna, I need you to calm down, okay? Just breathe. I don't know what you mean.
Richard Upton Pickman. From the short story Pickman's Model by H.P. Lovecraft.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Lots of people have names that sound like...
No. The other victims. Robert Blake. Nahum Gardner. They're from Lovecraft stories, too. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Okay. Get her out of here. Take it easy.
Oh, God. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
What the hell was that?
I don't think I've ever seen anyone that scared.
You think she's a perp?
I think this case just went too many kinds of sideways.
Like they said in the movie. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ritual murders, apocalypse paintings. victims right out of the pages of fiction. What the hell have we stepped in, Chloe? And what does all of it mean?